In a year in which the right wing and populists have upset traditional politics all over the world, this now looks like a result which at least temporarily bucks the trend. For all the suggestions that the hard right Norbert Hofer would become Austria's new president, the exit polls put his liberal rival Alexander Van der Bellen ahead by a sufficient margin that the polling organisations, and indeed Hofer's own campaign, had called the contest over well before the official announcement.
For the first time in history, I think, an enormously broad electoral movement has taken place. Young people, old people, people from all income classes, all societal classes.
Many people say Austria is a divided country.
No. Mr. Van der Bellen and me, we shake hands, and I would like to ask my voters to support the new president. It's so important for me.
Perhaps this sort of thing works against Hofer. Images showing him dressed as a 19th century officer in a nod to German nationalism, intimating views too close to a new Nazism for comfort.
It means that we have a more ethnic, homogeneous German identity, a German nationalistic identity, and we reject the others and the foreigners, and we will stay among us, and we have some of superior culture and identity and ethnicity.
And in traditional Austria, the idea of the world's media arriving and suggesting that this place could see a rebirth of fascism may simply have embarrassed voters into rejecting the Freedom Party. The other thing that might have played against Norbert Hofer, extraordinary as it may sound, was Donald Trump's victory in the American elections, because when Trump won, Hofer was gleefully saying that if it happened in the United States, it could happen in Austria too. And it seems that many Austrians, even if they shared some of Hofer's values, might have found the idea of a Trump supporter as their president relatively repelling. For all that, it isn't as though the political establishment here can relax. The Freedom Party is still the biggest parliamentary bloc, and the voters exposed views on migration, race and inequality which echo those all over Europe. But for once this year, it seems the establishment has found a way back. Laurence Lee, Al Jazeera, Vienna.